Well, we have a breaking update coming in of a crash being reported in Assam. This is an AN-32 transport aircraft of the Indian Air Force that has met with an accident at the Jorhat Air Force station in Assam, as more details are awaited, and this is coming in from the Indian Air Force. Now, what is being said that the aircraft reportedly caught fire while it was attempting to land, but this is only the initial information that has now come across in this development, where an AN-32 transport aircraft of Air Force that has met with an accident at the Jorhat Air Force station in Assam, and this is just the initial information that has now come across. Of course, we are awaiting exactly what led to this crash and what are the details that now we are looking at said to be linked to this incident that has now been reported. This is just the initial information that has now come across of the Indian Air Force Antonov AN-32 transport aircraft that crashed while it was attempting to land at the Jorhat Air Force station in Assam. So this is an Indian Air Force Antonov AN-32 transport aircraft that has crashed. This is just the initial information that is now coming across. Probably when it comes to the details are expected to be released on part of the Indian Air Force in some time from now. But this seems to be a development that has unfortunately been reported. The status of the pilots is something which is not clear as of now. Let's connect with Arunil on this. Arunil, this crash being reported of an AN-32 transport aircraft. Details, please.
Well, that is right, Amita. Basically, preliminary information that has been trickling in. We are trying to get more information on this. This is basically Indian Air Force AN-32 transport aircraft while landing at the Jorhat Airport in airport station in Assam. We understand that the aircraft has crashed. Exactly what damage has been caused, that we have yet to be ascertained from our sources. But yes, this is a very significant news that we are getting in from Assam, wherein an Indian Air Force AN-32 aircraft has crashed at Jorhat Air Station in Assam. That is what we are getting to know.
So this is a cargo plane, isn't it, Arunil, because that is used for transporting supplies. So that seems to be the initial information, as we are awaiting more clarity on the part of the Indian Air Force to share more details, and especially when it comes to what happened with the pilot.
Well, the IAF has also given out a statement basically saying that while landing, the aircraft has crashed. Yes, we get to know that it is a transport cargo aircraft, which was basically carrying goods for the Indian Air Force. And when it was landing at what exactly?
So technical issues, or when it comes to weather, that is something which is not clear actually what led to this crash, because further details are awaited. What is being said that the rescue and investigation efforts on part of the Indian Air Force continues at the site. But this is a military aircraft, what has now been reported in this turn of events that we are now reporting of this development. This is a transport aircraft that involves the cargo plane, which is used for transporting supplies. And this accident has been reported while it was attempting to land at the airbase in Jorhat. So yes, there are reports suggesting that the pilot may have lost his life in this crash. However, the confirmation, Arunil, is awaited on part of, so we will not speculate on that front, but we are awaiting a detailed statement on part of the Indian Air Force.
Well, that is right. We are awaiting a detailed statement from the Indian Air Force on this. Right now, the information that we are getting basically is that it was a cargo transport aircraft, AN-32 of the Indian Air Force. While landing at the Jorhat Airport Station, it experienced a crash. It crashed at the airport station. In fact, smoke can also be seen billowing out from the airport. A video has been taken from a distance of the airport station. what is the status of the pilot that we are yet to ascertain. Some of the other confirmation that the Indian Air Force has given is that yes, their transport aircraft AN-32 has crashed in Assam, Jorhat Air Force station. While landing, it has crashed.
Right. What are the locations that we are now looking at as far as this transport aircraft is concerned, especially in the border areas that we look as necessary supplies is something that it continues to carry. But what are this, when it speaks of this Air Force station that is located in Jorhat in Assam seems to be in the area where it was attempting to land. So that means the Indian Air Force teams immediately reached the site for rescue and investigation.
Well, the rescue operations are underway from the rescue teams that are there at the Air Force station, be it the Indian Air Force team as well as the rescue teams from Assam as well. What is the health status of the pilot? That is extremely paramount on this. That we are yet to get a full and final confirmation via a statement from the Indian Air Force. So we will not speculate on that matter.
Yeah.
It is basically an Indian Air Force AN-32 transport aircraft which was carrying.
So rescue operations are being conducted. The investigation is underway in the effort to, when it comes to that, continue at the site to also find out exactly what led to the crash. But this is a military aircraft, according to initial reports coming in, that has crashed at the Air Force station in Jorhat in Assam during an attempt to land. Thank you very much, Arunil. We'll come back to you as and when we have more developments and more clarity on part of the Indian Air Force. We head into a short break.